February 9th, 2004. A quiet New Hampshire highway, a crashed car, a missing college student, no footprints, no confirmed sightings, and no answers for over 20 years. This is the story of Maura Murray. Maura Murray was a 21-year-old nursing student at the University of Massachusetts Amherst. By all accounts, she was intelligent, athletic, and driven. But in the days leading up to her disappearance, something seemed off. On February 7th, she emailed her professors saying there was a death in the family and she'd be away for a few days. That turned out to be false. No one in her family had passed away. She also packed up her dorm room, removing art from her walls and placing her belongings into boxes. On February 9th, Maura withdrew $280 from an ATM, purchased alcohol including Bailey's, vodka, and boxed wine, and left campus. She didn't tell her family where she was going. Phone records show she called a rental cabin owner in Vermont, suggesting she may have been planning a getaway. Her destination was unclear. What is clear? She was heading north, alone, in the dead of winter. Around 7:27 p.m., a woman in Haverhill, New Hampshire, heard a loud crash. Looking out her window, she saw a black Saturn off the side of Route 112. Another neighbor, a school bus driver, stopped to help. He described Maura as appearing shaken, possibly intoxicated but physically unhurt. She insisted she'd already called AAA, but there was no cell service in the area. That call couldn't have been made. Police arrived around 7:46 p.m. By then, Maura had vanished. Her car was locked. Inside were her school books, clothing, snacks, and the alcohol. The driver's side windshield was cracked, possibly from the impact. The car's radiator had been pushed in, making it undrivable. There were no footprints in the snow, no blood, no signs of a struggle. The only real clue? A rag stuffed into the tailpipe. The initial theory was that Maura ran off into the woods and froze. But cadaver dogs, helicopters, and hundreds of searchers found nothing. Her family insisted she wouldn't have wandered off. She had no history of self-harm and had been making plans for the future, including emailing potential nursing jobs. They began to believe someone had picked her up, and that she never left Route 112 on her own. Over the years, three major theories emerged. 1. She ran away voluntarily. She may have wanted to start over, away from pressure and personal issues. 2. She was abducted. Someone could have offered her a ride, and had sinister intentions. 3. She died by accident in the woods. But after 2 decades, there's still no trace. Numerous online sleuths have tried to solve the case. Some even believe Maura had help escaping. Others think law enforcement missed critical early clues. In 2019, a basement was excavated after cadaver dogs allegedly reacted to something beneath the floor. But the search yielded no new evidence. In 2021, bones were discovered on Loon Mountain. But DNA testing ruled out Maura. The FBI now has an active case file open. Maura's DNA is in CODIS, yet still no verified sightings, no suspect, no closure. It's been over 20 years. The road where Maura vanished remains quiet. Her family continues to seek answers, holding yearly vigils and raising awareness. They believe someone, somewhere, knows what happened. If you have information, contact the FBI at 1-800-CALL-FBI. A promising student, a quiet road, and a mystery that refuses to fade. This is Crime Whisperers. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to Crime Whisperers for more unsolved mysteries every week. Like, share, and leave your theories in the comments. Until next time, stay curious and stay safe.